According to the roller coaster database, over 200 new roller coasters opened in 2025 across the globe. These varied wildly in size, ranging from SPF spinners to the new world's tallest and fastest roller coaster. I was fortunate enough to experience most major new coasters in the United States, including all 4 coasters at the brand new Universal Epic Universe theme park. I was also able to try several major new coasters over in Europe, so in this video, I will rank the top 15 new for 2025 roller coasters that I personally experienced. Before starting the list, I want to note which rides will be missing. I have not visited Six Flags Qiddiya, which officially opened on the last day of 2025. This park has 8 different roller coasters. This includes the record-breaking Falcon's Flight, which stands over 600 feet tall and hits speeds of 155 miles per hour. Then the park also has a GCI that supposedly is an airtime machine, Colossus, a launch coaster with the tallest inversion in Spitfire, and the largest Vekoma tilt coaster in Iron Rattler. Speaking of tilt coasters, Kodaland finally opened Circuit Breaker briefly at the end of 2025. I've heard this ride is great, but I wanted to wait until the full park is ready before visiting. Lastly, I did not get on Flash Coaster at Aqua Show in Portugal. This compact mock launch coaster looks to have some wild drops and inversions despite its compact layout. Starting off the list at number 15 is Curse of the Werewolf at Epic Universe. This is a mock spinning family coaster. The layout is enjoyable. The swing launch is unique for the genre. The resulting stalls and slow points offer lateral hang time, and it's quite disorienting between the directional changes in train rotation. Then the ride has solid pacing in the second half, whisking through some turns. I do wish the vehicle spun more relative to other installations though, and this ride very clearly was a last-minute addition. It did not receive the usual Universal budget. It is downright ugly between the netting and cheap-looking figures. Number 14, Minecart Madness at Epic Universe. This Donkey Kong themed coaster is a unique boom coaster. This is a clever ride system where the train follows along a fake track, while the real track is hidden several feet below you, out of sight. This allows the train to seemingly perform track jumps like the video game. It is a really cool concept. The side-to-side jumps in particular really caught me off guard. Then beyond this, the ride looks fantastic with the temples, colorful environment, and Donkey Kong animatronics. The ride is light on thrills, and it shakes on the turns, but visually, it is mighty impressive. Number 13, Big Bad Wolf, The Wolf's Revenge at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. This is the best Bolliger Mabillard family invert built to date. This ride honors the former Arrow suspended coaster of the same name, featuring some similar elements such as 2 lift hills and some near misses through a German village. I really like the sights and sounds as you move through the layout. The forces are pretty mild beyond some weightlessness and light positive Gs, but this placed one spot above the prior ride because it's a notably smoother experience. Number 12, Hiccup Swing Gliders at Epic Universe. This is an intimate family launch coaster through the How to Train Your Dragon area. I love how this coaster was incorporated into the land, whizzing over, under, and alongside pathways. This is yet another coaster where the visuals are the star. Then this ride also has a beautiful audio score and a flowy layout. No airtime, but the track is constantly undulating and you have some decent positive Gs on the turns, and both launches are uphill, causing them to have some sneaky good power to them. Number 11, Flash Vertical Velocity at Six Flags Great Adventure. This is America's first Vekoma Super Boomerang. This is a dynamic layout going both forwards and backwards. It has a whopping 7 launches. Most are mild boosts, but the initial backwards one has some oomph. Then the spikes offer some sweet weightlessness on the ends of the train. But the star is the Immelmann stall. It is one of the world's best elements for hang time. You are suspended upside down for 4 to 5 seconds in each direction. Then the ride has some fun airtime in the double up, double down, and disorienting barrel roll for good measure. I just wish the ride had the intensity of the thrill rides higher on this list. Number 10, Wiener Looping at Wiener Prater. This is an ultra-compact mock Big Dipper. It essentially starts with a double down, as there's a beyond vertical drop, followed by a secondary dip. Both offer awesome ejector airtime. Then the ride is a spaghetti bowl of inversions. The banana roll offers nice positive Gs. The stall loop and dive loop offer lovely hang time, especially with those lap bar only trains. The final helix is just okay though, and the ride feels a bit short. It is worth noting this ride was intended to have a backwards row, but this was not available in 2025. This ride definitely would have moved up had it been ready. Number 9. Mecalodon at Walibi, Belgium. This may be Europe's best family coaster. This is a prototype model from Gerstlauer dubbed the Airtime Coaster, and that is a fitting name. Despite this ride's modest stats, it features nearly a dozen airtime moments. Most are floater pops, but getting that quantity of airtime on a family coaster is neat. Add in 3 fun launches, quick pacing, and a cool location above the water, and this is a satisfying ride for guests of all ages. It feels like a pint-sized version of an Intamin Blitz coaster. Number 8. Wrath of Rakshasa at Six Flags Great America. This is a Balger Mabillard dive coaster. It has arguably the best layout for the genre. There's no mid-course brake run, so it powers through the layout with quick pacing, and it has 5 inversions, offering a blend of positive Gs and hang time. Then the signature beyond vertical drop is great as expected between the theatric pause and the floater airtime. I just wish this ride tracked better. Several seats are smooth, but the back edge seats are extremely shaky, and unfortunately, seating is 100% assigned, so it's luck of the draw where you are placed. Number 7. Rapterra at King's Dominion. This is a Balger Mabillard wing coaster. This one is much different than usual, between the elements, sequencing, and focus on speed. I liked how unconventional it was. The initial launch is good power. The subsequent turnaround offers unique lateral hang time. Many turns and valleys offer solid positive Gs, and the final 2 inversions are ultra floaty. The back edge seats do have a bounce to them, but this can be mitigated by riding on an inside seat. Those spots are very comfortable. Number 6. Helios at Fantasiana. This is the second mock Big Dipper in Austria to make this list, but is the better of the 2. This one is aesthetically more pleasing. The ride works around a themed station building, and this is yet another coaster with onboard audio. It features a triumphant score. Then I like the layout as well. The twisting first drop reminds me of the one in Lost Gravity. It has excellent whip. Then there are a few nice airtime moments, most notably that wacky outer bank, and the inversions and slow turns offer delightful hang time. Number 5. Joy at Walibi, Holland. This is a set of dueling RMC Raptors. The interactivity is phenomenal. There are countless near misses all throughout. Then the elements are exciting as well. The green side, dubbed the thrill side, has 6 inversions. Most are nice and floaty. The blue side, dubbed the chill side, forgoes the inversions for airtime hells. These range from floater pops to semi-sustained ejector. While this ride does not have the thigh-crushing power of the other Raptors, the forces far exceed what you typically get with a dueling coaster. Number 4. Firerunner at Lost Island Theme Park. This is another RMC Raptor. This one features the same layout as Stunt Pilot at Silverwood, but the train was extended by 2 cars. This caused it to be noticeably wilder, particularly in the back row. The drops have some extremely violent and powerful ejector airtime. I was especially caught off guard by the drop halfway through the ride. This is paired with rapid pacing, 3 inversions, and forceful turns. The ride is on the shorter side, but it is an exhilarating experience start to finish. Number 3. AlpenFury at Canada's Wonderland. This is the best coaster that Premier Rides has ever created. It is probably the most intense coaster in this list, as it goes full throttle start to finish. The launch through the mountain is exceptional between the visuals and power. Then the ride follows up with 9 inversions. Several are bizarrely profiled, causing them to have some shocking ejector airtime and laterals. I just wish the trains were roomier and the capacity was better, but the ride is otherwise fantastic. Number 2. Siren's Curse at Cedar Point. My first Vekoma tilt coaster did not disappoint. The tilting mechanism is terrifying, and the resultant plunge feels like a drop tower with the sudden release. That alone was memorable, but the rest of the layout is complete with nearly a dozen airtime pops, 2 lateral heavy barrel rolls, and quick turns, and that onboard audio score adds some energy to an already potent layout. And coming in number 1 is Stardust Racers at Epic Universe. This is a racing mock multi-launch coaster. It is incredible, easily one of the world's best coasters. The 2 tracks spend most of the ride interacting with each other, producing some of the most exciting near misses ever devised. Then the ride is jam-packed with powerful ejector airtime. It felt like I spent more of my time out of the seat than in it. And this was paired with 2 forceful launches and the unique Celestial Spin inversion, which combined a memorable near miss with laterals and hang time. If you want more in-depth thoughts about Stardust Racers or any of the 15 coasters in this list, I already have full reviews published to the channel. Make sure to check those out. Now, before the 2025 coaster season, I made a video about my most anticipated coasters for the year. Removing the rides I did not experience, my list was relatively close. Most rides were only off by a spot, but there were 2 that shifted quite a bit. Wiener looping placed 4 spots lower than expected. This can be explained by the ride not having the backwards row available as expected. Conversely, Firerunner placed 3 spots higher than expected. I thought it would run like Stunt Pilot at Silverwood, but the longer train allowed the forces to be more comparable to the original 2 RMC Raptors. Those are the 15 best New-for-2025 roller coasters that I personally experienced over the past year. What was your favorite 2025 coaster? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this countdown, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you consider subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.